just miss it.
And now it's a race for the ball. Let's make sure that's not getting through. Platini. Now, can he find a finish? That's very neat. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
Platini. It's a sharp pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's getting hounded, really hounded. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise. And here's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Saint-Maximin. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I see this guy Pavard as one of the best right-backs in the world. Although he always states his desire to play in a more central position, especially when it comes to carrying the ball forward. He's extremely adept, and let's see how well he links up with players ahead of him, Peter. He's very smart. Keep an eye on him at times.
Okay, interesting. And that interception was most necessary. Can he finish? Well, there was to be no other outcome. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Yeah. And he was quick to react.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Mbappe. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. No way through. Olise. Petit. It's Camavinga. Petit. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Olise. Griezmann. He's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always... And the shots! Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yeah.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Nice control. Oh, that was brilliantly defended.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Olise. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Thuram. Chance! Now who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping. Back when it goes.
France truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Mbappe. Olise really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Thuram. Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Olise. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Olise. Griezmann. Now it's Thuram. Mbappe. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there's been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Changement.
And the action is back on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. Has a go! Oh, what has happened here? It's a corner.
France making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Yeah. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So Maxima is onto it in a flash. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It could be great hits! There's a goal! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
France
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 70
It's a very good contest with
987.
two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. Saint-Maximin. And here's Platten. Decent hit! Oh, what about it? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Oh, he's in! Petit. Mbappe. France still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
He's hit a hit! Goal, France! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10.
Both sides
Le
then
numéro
taking this
18.
chance to turn to their
Le numéro
benches.
9.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just
numéro
narrowly
20.
ahead, so it's best to
numéro
withdraw
17.
anybody showing signs of
À leur
fatigue.
place, le
France
numéro 7.
take the lead.
Le numéro
And for me,
29.
this team seems
Le
to find it
numéro
easier
19.
to attack than defend.
Le numéro
But now they're
11.
going to need to dig in
Le
at the back
numéro
of
6.
it.
Attention, changement.
Interesting ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Mbappe. And here's Griezmann.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Camavinga. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
Camavinga. Conte. And it's Ribery. Yeah. It's headed upfield. Elise. That's really well manoeuvred.
There they go, hunting again.
Locked in behind. Now it's Griezmann. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Perez. France can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. France have a simple task to find something to sustain now and keep the pressure on.
Condela. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, what a ball is in here! France close now to seeing this one through to the end. Mbappe! Now it's
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Did
additionnel.
well to stay calm there. France have their second corner now. Ribery, good challenge, excellent challenge. 2 minutes to be added on. That's been intercepted. And that is that. France can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
Je vais vous demander de souhaiter un excellent
That would just sum
anniversaire
up
au
what we've
gardien du
witnessed,
stade.
Jim.
France can be really happy with
Well, they say football's only a game. You should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. No other club feels like Boca. No ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. As you can see, we've already started here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Rummenigge. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mateus. Quality ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Rummenigge. Costa Curta makes the interception.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite of the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he's on par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
well, yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No joy this time. Played out to the right. Oh, it's beyond the defence. Rashford. Rummenigge. It's run loose here. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Martinez. He's had it! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. Simplicity itself.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
With that dink over the top. Boca Juniors are enjoying a good spin. There's the hit! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he stands tall, impenetrable. He's got that wrong. Got behind for a goal kick. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
And the shots! is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Boca Juniors are now luxuriating in a two-goal. Rashford! They've done it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games. That's changed the whole potential this week. They have the momentum now.
Smartly replayed. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, red. Nice interception. It's headed upfield. That's a shade optimistic. Rice. Rummenigge. Shot! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional.
Cole! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cole clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, there first. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Pass has gone astray. He's certainly onside here. And he's heaved it away.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Rummenigge. Chance!
Such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. White. And the half-time whistle goes.
Boca Juniors have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team. And should that not change, they could go big from here.
Boca Juniors 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. Here's the start of the second half. Rummenigge stood up well to him there. Lampard. Well, that is one way to stop him. And played right into his path. He's found the way through. Shapes to shoot! He scores! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian.
Boca Juniors clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
It's become a case of men against boys. Gently done. And he's just misjudged that one. Cole. And there's one of the players of the week. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for options for movement. Rummenigge fiddles it through. Martinez, great hit!
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Real chance! Oh, almost a sixth!
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And it's Baggio who perfectly measured that. No, it's not getting there. Van Dijk getting this one clear. He's had it taken off him. Casemiro. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tomiyasu gets across to intercept that. That pass has been well intercepted. He's tried one! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 13.
What changes here?
Número
One
11.
side, in fact.
Número 25. Número 5. Entran. Número 8.
Boca
Número
Juniors
20.
perhaps wondering
Número
what the best
9.
time is for their
Número
next
10.
substitution.
Messi. Cambio.
That is good strength. Lots of pressure there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now the finish! It's in! And that's further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Boca Juniors are having a ball here. Yamal, he's picked his way through. Boca Juniors couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's fouled him there. No second thought, a straight red card. And there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Madrid are down to 10 men. It's just beyond his reach. Beckham. Aim forwards. Has been cut short. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tomiyasu spots it and intercepts. That's been intercepted. Messi. And he's managed to get free. White. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's fantastic. such fun. You really would feel...
Welcome, Nosimo. Yo, I'm back. I was waiting for you to start when the match ends. Can we? I'm playing on PC. Mobile versus PC not available. Yo, hello. Don't leave. I'm trying to join your match. Can I join? No. I'm making a room, please. I already joined. I'm playing on PC, not mobile. Thank you for understanding. Do you have mobile? Yes, I do, but I don't play much. I'm asking if you have this software. This, please. I'm begging you. Let's play on mobile. Okay. We play after I end my stream in
Well, what a sight this is. A
2
beautiful
hours
evening, and the colours of
after 120 minutes. Because I can't stream mobile game. I don't have the app or anything to stream on.
So it's away we go then. Okay, less said about that pass, the better. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I'd love to see what the exciting Kaoru Mitoma will get up to, Peter. He's natural.
And the finish!
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige.
We can play in after 2 hours
Rashford
because if I'm streaming, so I won't be able to focus.
Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho was in no mood for any of that. He could be in here. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's gone full.
Yes, thank you.
Just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Oh, easy pickings there. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 score. That's a decent clearance. And that's been what... And now the hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Pedri. Rashford. Ronald. And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And they caught Reed. He's tried one! It's their second corner of the game. Been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Leicester gets over and intercepts. And he is slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And he's searching through. Messi pouring through the gears. Leicester defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball over the top. Can he spark a counter here? And they're quick to get it back. That pass has been well intercepted. Gets his pass away. Messi. Ronaldinho.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's Ronaldinho. He's got away. Caceres looking to hit the byline. It's a mighty effort. Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's lost his man here. Ronaldinho. Can he put it away? It's in!
send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Rashford. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's through, now is he in? Leicester attempts a clearance. Iniesta takes control of it, and he's on the move. Driving forward. Bullet. Ronaldinho. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Iniesta. Locked in behind. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yeah, he's pulled it up for that challenge. It's just beyond his reach.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Iniesta. Chip through. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that's a fine interception. And there's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here?
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes. And all things still possible. Underway again. Iniesta. That was not gone well. Ronaldinho. He's through here. Maurice, will they claim to that? Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. That is out of play. Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And that has been cleared. Taken back almost at once. This is gone, that's a foul. And he's done very well to take that back. Dink through. Caceres.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Well, they could break here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Rashford. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Messi. Some excellent tackling here.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Caceres. He'll play for Rijkaard. Bullets with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away. That looks a cracking ball.
Big chance!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
In by Gullit.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pedri. Threads one in. Brilliantly cut out. Caceres. And it's Iniesta.
Oh, super find.
They're urging him to shoot.
Talan.
Plenty to aim at here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lam. Half an hour gone in the second half. Ronaldinho. Iniesta. Played back in. Ronaldinho. There's the shot! Sticks it away!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Substitution on the field. Number 39, Rashford. Number 20, Messi.
So, time for
Number
changes
9,
on both sides, actually.
Ronaldinho. Number 10,
We've got ourselves a game here.
Well,
coming
they've
on
given
the
themselves a
field.
chance here, but
Number
now it's a case of
11,
getting the balance right between
Son
attack and
Heung-min.
defence, and that's not
Number
easy.
18, Bale.
That is a great
Number
defense.
23,
Right place,
Griezmann.
right time.
Number 6,
They may end up with some regret with this tactic,
Substitution in
but
progress.
you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Maradona. Interesting ball. Quality ball. Tomiyasu gets across to intercept that. Well, that's well seen too. Nesta. He's beaten the last man. No, he's seen through all of that.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Floated through. Now it's Griezmann. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. pass has gone astray.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
Maldini deals with that comfortably. Chance here to counter. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one
So what
too.
do you take
We're
away
about
from
to
it all,
announce
Jim?
today's
Well,
entry
it's a win
numbers.
that
Please
came
watch
as
the
a
screen
result
if
of
you
an
have a
ideal
ticket.
start, Peter. A high-octane start at that, and they set the tone and never really let go. As good as it can get.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Yamal! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Let's fill it. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Mbappe. So Jim, who do you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Salim, is starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out.
Chance for the header! Harmlessly behind.
Boca Juniors were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Decent progress down the left. It's run! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Messi. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And it's Cruyff. Pull it. No goals as yet. He has found a way through. Lovely ball and tries a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Now that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Decent hit! And he's managed to get rid. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. David Villa.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises...
FIFA Mobile doesn't suit me.
He's been intercepted. And it's Messi. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Messi. Maldini. Oh, easy pickings there. Played right into his path. Just the keeper to beat! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Maldini.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the...
Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Oh, smashing hit! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Yamal, certainly one of the players of the week.
Boca Juniors certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He won't be happy with that one. David Villa. Oh, what a ball he's in here! The most accurate pass. Cruyff. No joy this time. Rummenigge. He's got the shot away! Maldini gets good distance on it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Somewhat off target. Rummenigge. Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It's a half which was singing along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the shot! Beckenbauer. A good take and a good... David Villa! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Boca Juniors really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Charmini.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Hullet. David Villa. Looking for the run. Shapes to shoot! Oh,
Welcome J1 GZ.
they are right back in business.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep now and they've got their level up. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Boca Juniors grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a goal was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and
He's had it hit! David Villa! Goal! Boca Juniors! And the comeback is complete! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Boca Juniors.
The attendance for this match is
to be expected, Peter.
60,332.
They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That pass has been well intercepted. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Charmini. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Luis Suarez. Cruyff!
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is a great ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a good spell of possession, this. That's it! And he hits the net. Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
7. Ronaldinho.
That has changed the
Number
dynamic
2.
somewhat.
Well, everything was going to plan, Peter. A
Number
day for
8.
a regular managerial
Xabi
heartbeat,
Alonso.
at least for one.
Coming on the field.
Skillfully cut
Number
out. He
14.
is so at ease on the ball.
Number 13.
Slightly
Zico.
undercooked that one.
Number
That was just poor
Cannavaro.
decision-making and
Number
good execution.
11. Platini. Substitution in progress.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Stoichkov. That is good alertness. That's Valverde.
He is through here.
A great ball. And he's there to clear it. That's very neat. Traumeri. Delicate ball. He's got the shot away! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And now they can spring out of defence. Here's Suarez. Maldini. Now it's Martinelli.
Good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's been well dealt with. Chooses to go back. That's Valverde. He's gone backward here. And here's Martinelli. Beckenbauer. Zico.
There will be 3 minutes
Maldini.
added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Iniesta. Now it's Hullet. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's that, the end. Boca Juniors have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day though in the life of the Boca Nation. Action has already started.
Oh look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Looking for the runner. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Pretty robust defending.
Goes down, but nothing given. And he was quick to react. And it's Owen. Now it's Cruyff. Tromeni gets across to intercept that. Messi. That is a brilliant interception. Great ball, and he's in here. Owen. Oh, had to make that, and he did make it. Danger averted for now. Araujo cuts it out. Owen. Finds it. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The major moment in the game. And Chet pulls off a sensational save. They get a throw in.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
Roberto Baggio. Boca Juniors are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's Messi. And here's Ronaldinho. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's found a way through. Boca Juniors!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Messi. Roberto Baggio. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Owen. And that is expertly dealt with. Roberto Baggio. Rice. Oh, red. Nice interception. Zakaria. Ronaldinho. That's Owen. Jamal. Decent hit! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target. His movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Boca Juniors take the lead. Yeah. Ronaldinho. Coming up to half-time, leading, and Nick, they're looking pretty good. Moved on forwards. Trameli does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. Rice. Excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when...
He's got the shot away! Cruyff. He can run onto that. He's picked his way through. And that has been clubbed away. It's a throw-in. And it's Owen. Just eases him off the ball. Rice going full tilt down the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Very heavy gameplay.
Two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Boca Juniors leading. It's good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
That looks a cracking ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Owen. Cruyff!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Vieira wins the duel this time. There's the hit! He scores! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That has been cut short. Rice. That's a sweet ball there. There's the shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! There's a man right at the top of his game.
Boca Juniors clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's going to be disappointing with that. And here's Cruyff. It's Ronaldinho.
Aberdeen are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's Roberto Baggio. Referee has just said play on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. set him on his way. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, that was vital. Yamal, very much a player of the moment. And Dyke cuts out the pass. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. Roberto Baggio. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tchouaméni, just a quarter of an hour to play. Rice. We expected better, and so did he.
Boca Juniors clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he's running through.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 5, número 11, número 17, número 41, número 4. Entran número 8, número 7, número 10, Messi, número 18, número 24. Cambio.
Pass is just off target. No way through. And here's Romario. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot. No mistake. It's level again. What a match we have.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Aberdeen complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too
Se agregarán
presumptuous
3
yet.
minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Deep into stoppage time. And it's Iniesta. He has found the way through. Now it's Martinelli. Oh, great ball! So that's it. It is all over. Boca Juniors illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen, so Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk in
match.
this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chips it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. In for a header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone. Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's bustling through here. In with the challenge. Denilson. That has not gone well. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Roberto Baggio. Yamal. Played right into his path. Great defending, strong and determined. Roberto Baggio. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. David Villa finds himself offside. First quarter of an hour gone. David Villa. Boca Juniors are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Turan. He's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior. Shade too heavy. Able to pick that up. Roberto Baggio. That looks a decent ball. That looks a good ball through. Oh, well played. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a promising position. It's a decent clearance. Quality ball.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's beautifully weighted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice sequence of passes, this. That could spell trouble. Gamal just want to stand firm and defend it. Maldini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Rafinha. Spread neatly to Nielsen. Thuram wins the duel this time. Yamal.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Rummenigge. Oh, he's found support out wide. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates...
Can he finish? There it is!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Boca Juniors have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
David Villa. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. David Villa. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now.
The referee brings the first half to a close. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Boca Juniors are 2 up, and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism...
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
2-0. So off we go once more. No reported change to either side during the break. Rummenigge. David Villa. Yamal. Kimmich. Out to the left it goes. To Nielsen. He's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
De Bruyne is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Nicely worked.
Villa, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, super find. He's in space and looking for options. Roberto Baggio. Yamal. And it's De Bruyne. To Danielson. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Boca Juniors in a very solid position, 2 to the good. He's in plenty of space here. Great chance! Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
A case now of complete control. That's been intercepted. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! He hits the net. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The attendance for this match
Just
was
consolation, or is there a way back
71,550.
from here? And he cuts out the supply. Maldini. Driving forward. Roberto Baggio. David Villa. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Yamal. Baggio in acres of space out wide. He's had a shot! There's the clearance. Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, really well played.
Let's make sure that's not getting through. Traumeri.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He might be in here. He's free. He has shot a goal. It's in. And they are cruising away. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution on the field, number 17,
The manager
De
can make a
Bruyne.
change for the first
Number
time in the game
9,
here.
Vinicius
Boca
Junior.
Juniors blast
Number
themselves into a
11,
3-goal lead.
Rafinha. Number
Saliba
10,
makes the interception.
Yamal. Number 4,
Roberto Baggio.
Stones. Coming on the field, number 28,
Foden.
Szoboszlai.
And it's
Number
Perez.
27, Neymar. Number 22,
Rummenigge.
Bellingham. Number 47,
And the shot! It's there! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Boca Juniors clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Boca Juniors are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more.
Great hit! No mistake! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Boca Juniors are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be...
Oh, David Villa! Oh, taken with style! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Hernandez. Oh, give it away. Oh, easy pickings there. The ball has bounced loose now. David Villa. David Villa! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 90 minutes.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich. Saliba. Foden. Kimmich. Kimmich. Saliba. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day though in the life of the Boca Nation. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's Van Basten. Pedri. It's Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cleared away. That's tidy. Pedri. Oh, well played. Zé Roberto running with the ball. And it's Lucas Moura. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's had a hit! It's a massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely intercepted. Roberto. Boca Juniors leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, shooting chance! A quite incredible spell. They're off-line. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
There's the hit! They've scored! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games.
And the shots! Ronaldo, in he goes again! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Saka was offering a right smile there.
And it's been taken short. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. They're looking at the referee, but his way of play on. Rummenigge. And he's picked out the run. It's run! Sticks it away! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Boca Juniors take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Rummenigge. He's shifting through the gears here. Back into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Lucas Moura. Roberto. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Half an hour played now. Conte. And it's Lucas Moura.
Oh, great feat, that.
Rijkaard. Tchouaméni. And he's intervened well there. Saviola. Saka, who's set up 1 goal so far. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That has been cut short. Boca Juniors looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Saviola, driving through the middle. And here's Saviola. Pedri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rummenigge. Chips it through. And they're quick to get it back. Shot could be on. Can he get away here? And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Conte. Roberto Carlos.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Sí, Roberto. And it's Saviola. Pedri. Yamal. He's in the handful. And there's the end of the first half.
Boca Juniors are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Tchouaméni, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
Cafu, and the finish! It's there! The second half off to a spectacular start!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Has a goal! And it's come back out to him. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Quick look. Climbs up big! Oh, crucial block! And now they can spring out of defence.
That looks a cracking goal.
Oh, just skips past his man. Decent hit! Really well taken goal. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 13.
Time then for the
Número
first
20.
substitution of the game.
Número 5.
Well, that has changed
Número
the
17.
dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how
Número
they
4.
think about it from here.
Número
because
7.
For me, it's quite
Número
out for them to
23.
force the issue.
Número 18.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's well seen too. Roberto. Good driving run. Saviola. Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
That was well played.
Big chance!
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
Lots of approval
fue de
from the bench.
44.804.
Barcelona have their third corner. They've played it short. Can he finish?
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. Cafu. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Now it's Maradona. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
That was superb
very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Hits off target and by quite a way.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Boca Juniors are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face.
Saves to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's following up! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Forte. To Roberto. That's Saviola. Well read, nice interception. Pull it. Here's Tromeni. To Roberto. And the pass is intercepted. Tromeni. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's through, it's Martinelli!
No, that wasn't killing anyone. Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
That was good alertness. And here's Saviola. Roberto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. There's the shot! And that is his 50th goal for his current club.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They win it back and a bit hard.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Evans. Oh, what has happened here? Big Chicane finish! Taken with style! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
It's become a case of men against boys. He gets big! To the last 5 minutes. Pull it. Neto. Pedri. Saka. Well played. He's snuffed out the danger. Lucas Moura. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Se agregará en 5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Apparently nothing wrong with it. He's not providing an outlet on that flank. Pull it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Cambio.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it.
No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. Things have got on the way here pretty promptly.
Oh, he's through the middle. Cantona.
And the counter is on.
Pinches it off him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just lacking in accuracy. And that's put paid to a promising move. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Bayern Munich are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rice.
They could break here. Martinez.
Yamal. Oh, red. Nice interception. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0. For a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
There's one of the players of the week. Real chance here! Tries a shot! Boca Juniors are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Messi has a goal! Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Cleared without hesitation. Chiellini. Turan. And now the breakaway. Rice. Yamal. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Oh, really well played.
And it's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Big chance! In comes the corner. Bayern Munich have their second corner now. Cruyff goes short. He's gone backward. And the shot! And he's had it!
Welcome, Mohammed.
Challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal, Dramini, Rice. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Bale. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Boca Juniors really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Chance here to counter. And that has been cleared.
Rice, this is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. It's Cruyff. That has not gone well.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Can he spark a counter here? Cruyff. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Señoras y
Strong
señores,
opinions on the first
en la
half?
pantalla se
Yes,
mostrará
they're
un boletín
behind, but it's
informativo del
a
Departamento de
reversible
Policía
situation.
Regional.
As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Boca Juniors head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Boca Juniors carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, shooting chance! Maldini clears. Roberto Baggio. Oh, it's Van Basten. And it's Messi. Bale. Hits one!
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, good ball, shots on here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Baggio. And it's Van Basten. Van Basten is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Cantona! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mateus. Now it's Bale.
and again, they're pressing effectively.
Boca Juniors just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. There's no flag. Climbs up big. Sticks away. The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those
La
runs
cantidad de
with great
espectadores de este
stealth,
partido
and it goes like
fue de
a rifle to get his head to the
44.804.
ball.
Boca Juniors are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Gently done. Pass is just off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. Chance! And yes, it's there! Back to within one. Interesting. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 5. Número
They've got
11.
changes here from both
Número
sides, in
41.
fact.
Número
This is
20.
threatening to become a
Número
really good
17.
game.
I think they can
Entra
sense a comeback here. and
número
something is
24.
clear. It's all systems
Número
go now.
23. Número 9.
Bayern Munich showing
Número
real
7.
urgency now.
Número
To be honest,
10.
Peter, this is what's
Messi.
required.
Se está
Looking a
realizando
whole
un
lot
cambio.
more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the finish! Taken with style! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! The
Dynamic
lines
wide.
step, the sharpness of movement,
Courser.
the certainty of finish.
Welcome.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An
Cambio.
impact sub.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Boca Juniors take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Ronaldinho! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Valverde. Now it's Iniesta. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Messi. Boca Juniors do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Martinelli, in with the challenge. Neymar, he steps in, and that's the end of that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now there's a fine ball. Cleared without complication. Taken back almost at once. Bayern Munich can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Pirlo. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's good play. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise. And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Señoras y
I think we
señores,
just saw a team
estamos por
winning
anunciar los números
by
de-
playing.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal. Beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca Nation. We have already started here. Rummenigge.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Boca Juniors have reclaimed it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's pulled him up for that challenge. Van Basten has cut it out.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence.
An Italian giant. Thuram did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rummenigge. Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Boca Juniors with their first corner. The first of the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. Picked out brilliantly. And that is expertly dealt with. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And there's the shot!
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Maradona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rice, Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Tomiyasu spots it and intercepts.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Maradona. It's Van Basten! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? Brings out once more. Good steal, he just read it. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Still goalless at the moment. Thuram cuts it out. Rice. David Villa. It's run loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Luis Suarez. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. David Villa. And it's Van Basten. Real chance!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
With the clearance. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Shot could be on. Can he finish? Oh no, has another goal! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pedri. Rice. And that is as far as they're going to go. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Rice. David Villa. And it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Maradona finds himself offside. Baggio gets flagged offside. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Gets his pass away. Nicely intercepted. Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rummenigge. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the counter could be on here. Rummenigge. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's had a shot!
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Oh, super goal! He's in here! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. Brilliant save from Buffon! And once more he proves rigid and robust. Has ended up in no man's land. Pinches it off him. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry. Really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just look a step too slow on everything.
Thuram. Oh, easy pickings there. Simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, that's well spotted. Rummenigge. Rummenigge takes control of it, he's on the look.
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 6. Número 22. Número 5. Entran. Número 8.
Can
Número
now
20.
introduce the first of their
Número
substitutes.
24.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tchouameni is there, and he can pick it up. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chance and a really well-taken goal. Chopped and threatening to ball
Espectadores de este partido fue de
They've only got themselves to
44.800
blame.
metros.
Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
It's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Boca Juniors do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Head it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Van Basten. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's Maradona. Boca Juniors have it back and can go again. Ernest. Rummenigge. He's gone away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, bodied defensive. Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, well played. And he was quick to react. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rice. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Adams with the slide tackle there. He's been picked out. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. And now the breakaway. Good spot, he's seen the run. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's had a hit! Goal of his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Corner number 2 then. Chance! And that's a real chance missed. He's picked his way through. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Adams. Rijkaard. Petit. Rummenigge. Ernest. Here's Tchouameni. And it's Maradona. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maradona. Luis Suarez.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Tchouameni. No, he is not giving anything away. That's Maradona. And he's picked out the run. Ernest. And the referee brings it to a close. But the Juniors have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Truly colourful scenes here, and indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities, that is Amsterdam. And those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. You can see we've already started here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, it's Del Piero. He has found a way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Basten is going after that one. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thrill-a-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's being shifted off it. Nicely intercepted. Chouameni. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Neymar. Chol. Squeeze it through. Chouameni. Maradona.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Rice. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Griezmann.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Chouameni. Griezmann. It's a sharp pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, what a ball he's in here! Rice. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Adams gets a foot in here. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now it's Maldini. In with a header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Roberto Baggio. Oh, well played. Oh, it's come loose.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness
willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Griezmann. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So what can they conjure from this one?
That's a fine save. Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Boca Juniors with their first corner. First in the game for either side, actually. And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good effort from distance. That's good vision. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Great defending, strong and determined. 5 minutes till the break. Roberto Baggio and Baston. Neymar. Maradona. Chong. And it's Neymar. And Maradona. And here's Del Piero. And that is masterful defending. And it's Van Basten. Boca Juniors
There will be 1
looking
minute
to
added
pass their
time.
way through. Wan-Bissaka. Maradona is onto it in a flash. Roberto Baggio. And it's Griezmann. Yamal. Van Basten. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward
Attendees, this
from where
is
they
a
were
Lost
45 minutes ago,
Children
but it is far from lethargic,
Would the
far
father
from
of a
slow,
boy in a
highly
yellow
engaging,
t-shirt
but
kindly make his
goals.
way to the information center?
Boca Juniors head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So off we go once more.
Boca Juniors clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not,
Saves the saves! Neymar moves short.
that's well played. He knew he had to knock that up.
There's the clearance. There's the hit! It's their second corner of the game. Traoré. Chong. The most accurate pass. Chong. Maradona. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Roberto Baggio. Great chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Rice with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ball has bounced loose now.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's really well cleared. Now it's
The
Griezmann.
attendance for this match was 51,577.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Schneider. Maradona. No, that was never going to make it. Rice. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Back into the middle. And here's Van Basten. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's gone looking for safety. Del Piero. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. He is through here. They're urging him to shoot. Chance to shoot now. And the shots. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Substitution for Boca Juniors. Number 20.
Changes on
Van
both
Basten.
sides, actually.
Number 23. Griezmann. Number 5. Maggio. Number
Camavinga.
41.
And that interception
Right.
was most
Number
necessary.
17.
He's well played, well stopped.
Coming on the field. Number 7. Miguel Martinelli. Number 11.
Well, see,
Lautaro Martinez.
That's great position.
Number
So
24. Iniesta. Number 25.
picked up brilliantly.
Number 18.
Pass the better.
Bullets. Substitution in
An
progress.
awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Great ball, and he's in here. Finish! It's on! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager
Martinez gets through on his own. Khan did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Others could have learnt this. Just 5 minutes left. Nice interception. Malcolm.
Inter have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. And here's Del Piero. Conte. He's got away.
Inter appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Iniesta. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So that's it. It is all over. Boca Juniors have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Martinelli taking in the accolades, having
And
been
we'd like
named
to
man of the
inform you
match
now that the
and
latest-
deserved. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear, very visible, that there is much pride around it. Chants of filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. They've got on the way here pretty promptly. No, that was never going to make it. And it's fantastic. That's Maradona. Short changes him with that pass. Van Basten. He's cut it out. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's almost too easy for him, this.
You've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Ederson. He's got great technique, Peter, and for a goalkeeper, he's got the passing range of a top-class midfielder.
And the shots! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we just see. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It is a corner. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's loose here, and they'll want to... Has a shot!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Is their second corner of the game. Getting this one clear. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Talisca. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that was vital. Chouameni. Chance here to counter. Van Basten. Back into the middle. Let's make sure that's not getting through. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Van Basten. Roberto Baggio. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Maradona herring after the ball here. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And claimed it back swiftly. That is lovely. Lots of pressure there. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's compared to a promising move. Maradona. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! And with that goal comes comfort! How's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Roberto Baggio, and it's Roberto Baggio! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Real chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Van Basten. Rice showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Roberto Baggio.
Rice, it's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Denilson.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into
Foram
areas of
indicados
possibility.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a little off target. Shifted upfield. Denilson. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Boca Juniors, 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it.
Teremos uma substituição.
And we're underway again. Striving hard and making good progress. Romario. The defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice sequence of passes, this. Here come Brazil on the counter. That is a great pick out. Boca Juniors come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Turan. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gets his pass in. He's got it! Iniesta. Rice. And it's Iniesta. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Tchouaméni picks it up from the goal kick. Boca Juniors really do look to have it all sewn up here. Rice has created one goal already. Hoisted in, brilliantly cut out. Talisca. Ronaldinho.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 71.550 espectadores.
Finding their passes. Boca Juniors are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nice control. Could move up a gear here. Squeeze it through. Iniesta. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Well read. The danger is averted. And the counter is on. Gabriel. Gilberto Silva.
Boca Juniors couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
It's a pretty loose pass. Iniesta. Gilberto Silva cuts out the pass. Pass is intercepted. Messi. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Messi. It's an inviting looking ball that. Just eases him off the ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. The most accurate pass. Iniesta. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The message is clear, none shall pass. Ronaldinho. Romario unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ronaldinho. Yes, great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Substituição
Time
no
for
time
changes
do
on both
Brasil.
sides, actually.
Camisa 94.
That pass isn't the
Camisa
best.
7.
And it's
Fechando
crystal
o
clear.
campo para a entrada de
That's
camisa 4.
Martinez. He's picked his way through. Great challenge, time to perfection. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Matches Cunha and a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Martinez. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has left him in a heap. Roberto. Had to make that, and he did make it. Boca Juniors clearly now in lead preservation mode. That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we...